Chapter 16. The United Nations. There are numerous countries in the world. Some are rich and developed countries and some are poor and underdeveloped. Some of the countries really prospered in the era of Industrial Revolution. They reaped huge profits and became richer day by day. In the greed of earning more profits, they occupied markets for the sale of their goods. Poor nations were made colonies so that raw materials like minerals, jute, cotton, etc. could be obtained from them. Wealthy nations like Netherlands, Portugal, France, England, Spain and Germany started competing for powers and assets. The growing wealth of these countries made them jealous of one another. This jealousy and hatred resulted in two world wars known as First World War 1914 to 1918 and Second World War 1939 to 1945. First World War 1914 to 1918. The First World War was fought from 1914 to 1918. On one side there was Germany, Austria, Hungary and Turkey. On the other there was France, Britain, the United States and Russia. As a result of this war, about 85 lakh men were killed while fighting. About 2 crore 10 lakh were wounded. About 2 crore were died from diseases caused by war and famine. After the First World War, people thought that there should be an agency to maintain peace in the world. The League of Nations was formed to prevent another war. But it failed and it could not prevent the Second World War, which was even more destructive. Second World War, 1939 to 1945. The Second World War was fought from 1939 to 1944. On one side there were Germany, Italy and Japan. On the other there were almost all the remaining countries of the world. The Second World War was more destructive than the First World War. The United States of America dropped atom bombs on the cities of Hiroshima and Nagasaki in Japan. As a result of this war, about 5 crore lives were lost. There was also a huge loss of property. Cities and towns were razed to the ground. The birth of United Nations. The Second World War made the people realize the need to replace the League of Nations by a more effective body that would help to stop wars between countries. Many nations of the world felt that a huge amount of money was being wasted in wars and could be used for the progress of the world. This feeling gave birth to the idea of the United Nations Organization, UNO, also popular as the United Nations, UNO. This name was given by Franklin D. Roosevelt, the 32nd President of the United States of America. The United Nations is an international organization founded in 1945. After the Second World War, by 51 countries. It came into being on the 24th of October at San Francisco in USA. This day is celebrated all over the world as the UN Day every year. The UN headquarters complex is in New York, USA. At present, there are 192 members of the Fact to know, the UN has 6 official languages: Arabic, Chinese, English, French, Russian and Spanish. 5 of these were chosen when the UN was founded. Arabic was added later in 1973. Symbol of the United Nations. The symbol of the UN is a world map surrounded by 2 olive branches in white on a light blue background. The olive branches are a symbol of peace. This symbol was adopted on the 20th of October 1947.